Well, there's cornfield there one, and there's crappy cornfield number 2. I always love these phones. They act like it's so light out, but it really enhances it, you know. Anyhow, we're in the chopper, ready to use GPS. Got everything here. Anyhow, that header's all folded up, so anyhow, I just thought I'd bring it over here. The operator's getting driven around. I just had to talk to the tractor operator, so Dad's taking the chopper operator for a cruise. So it's go time. It's ready to give her. So, like I said, she's full of fuel. If we get after her today, we should get her. 1,346 hours. That's pretty good. It's brand new this year, I think. Kind of hypnotic with all that corn going in there.
Yeah. Does 300 tons per hour.
Oh yeah, that's all right. Well, it's nice and heavy here.
Yeah. So nice and even.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. This is probably the best I've had for quite a few years. But anytime you break hay, though, you usually grow a pretty good crop. Cut, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That was a busy day yesterday. This is the next morning. We finished last night. You can see what truck drivers that don't know how to drive do. Anyhow, silage did really well. The stuff on my place went over 30 ton to the acre, and I've never had that. That's wet ton. I've never had that big of a crop ever before. So even though it wasn't like what you guys can grow in the Midwest, for me, it's the biggest crop I've ever had. And then the other field we knew wasn't going to do good. I don't have the average on it. I rode the chopper for 2 hours, and it went from 25, and then the lowest spot it went 3. There was a drowned out spot where we only went 3 ton to the acre while I was cutting through it. But anyhow, I'm gonna go step it off to get the plastic. This is the crap I pushed out of the way. So didn't care for how the operator was doing things, but ended up with, you know, 400 more ton than I thought we were gonna have. So he did pretty good. So Sniper, you step it off for me. Anyhow, I'll bring you back out when we're covering it or something. Sniper's just having a good time. So anyhow, gotta step this thing off and get plastic for it. Seal it up. I guess I'll take you up here. Don't mind me if you hear me counting. Well, we're up here a ways. It's a nice chop. You can see the kernel processor didn't leave any big kernels, so I'll bring you guys out when it's covered.
putting bales on the seam so the wind won't catch it. Wyatt's laying on the seam down at the bottom so that the wind doesn't blow it out. Looks like he's playing dead. Jessica's spot got taken by a bale, so now we are just waiting so that we can pull the rest of the plastic down. And good old Mr. Anderson here is getting another bale to hold that seam down.
Well, I'd say it looks like the pile's covered. I'll show you my screw up. It's right here. So what happened is, to get square on the other end, this had to get missed. But it's not my first mistake. But it's only like, 8 feet. And at the most it's 2 feet deep, so I'll just clean that up before. It's not a big deal. As you can see, I hate putting tires out, so I don't put them out. But there's over 100 green feed bales on this pile, and then there's probably 20 or 25 old bales, from straw bales from last year. There's 3 rolls of plastic, 50 by 150. And so then we overlap the seams. You can see a seam right up there. But like I said, these are all green feed bales that I put on, and then I'll feed them when I take them off. And you see there's a little stretch on the plastic, and that's what I like to see. When it's stretched, it's never gonna blow on you. So we'd unroll it. I'd take it up on the 3-point, and then we'd unroll it to one side, and then we'd roll it down the pile, because we did the 150 across the top of the pile. And then I would put bales on, then we just keep pulling it across and keep putting bales on. So, and if you get to see any of the bales getting put on, that's thanks to my princess, because I was busy. So she said she took a couple of videos. So, but I'm not done yet. I'm going to put on another 10 bales, but it's 1:30, and I think we started at 9:30, so not too bad. No, I guess we started maybe at 9 o'clock. And then, but it's 1:30 and it's lunchtime. Uh-oh, fall is definitely here when the Canadian geese are flying over. Pretty small amount though. Anyhow, I'll put bales here, and that'll help tighten that plastic up, and we'll have her. And then we got a couple thousand tons, that's wet tons of silage, all protected and sealed off from oxygen, and it'll be good cow feed this winter. So be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe, and have yourselves a great day. Take care.